I'm Megan Knight, and I am the owner of Cool Beerwerks.
I'm Chris Knight, and I'm married to the owner of Cool Beerwerks.
Cool Beerwerks is located in Cool, California. We are in the only shopping center in Cool, next to Holiday Market. We are a brewery, full bar restaurant. So Cool Beerwerks has been open since 2013 by previous owners, Steve and Rochelle Robello. We took over in October of 2021, so about a year and a half. He's from Garden Valley, so.
Yeah, I grew up in the area, so this has always kind of been a place to go go get a beer, or, you know, have some food, because the options up here are pretty limited.
He introduced it to me when we started dating, and I knew it as the beer sushi place, kind of random, but like you said, it was a place to go. And so we first heard about Cool Beerwerks being for sale through some friends of ours. They hadn't advertised it, the previous owners. It was just kind of word of mouth, and I was on maternity leave. I was in sales. He's a sheriff, and with our schedule, me being in sales and him a sheriff, it just wasn't going to work when we were having his older brother, Knox. So we kind of caught wind of that, and I like to take on challenges. So I'm like, I think I could run a restaurant, having no experience running a business or a restaurant. I mean, I've been a server, but I told him, and he said, as long as you have a job, that's fine with me. So we kind of started the ball rolling and talking to the previous owners, and, you know, pulled P&Ls and got into the fun stuff. And so in October 2021 is when we took the dive to take it over.
When we first took over, it was more like a rock and roll theme kind of vibe. We wanted it more of kind of with the community, kind of outdoorsy, kind of rustic look, and so we just took whatever time we needed when we were closed and stuff like that, and did all the renovation we could. Painting, remodeled a bathroom. Nothing major, but little stuff here and there.
It was already an established restaurant, established business. We didn't have to, we inherited the employees. You know, we had customers. It was more so wanting it to make it our own and wanting to grow it. My mindset was, I don't want to be the default option. I want people to choose to come here, and then our idea was to expand to outsiders, people passing through town and wanting to come in. That's what we really wanted. We've definitely grown, it's gotten busier, and that was our goal. And the restaurant, that was the moneymaker, that was already established. We were really interested in growing the beer production. Our system, you know, you could produce 1,400 barrels. They were maybe utilizing and brewing like 250 to 300. So we wanted to increase that, and that's kind of where we want to grow with the business.
There was a little challenge taking over something that you've never been involved in before, and especially doing it in the middle of COVID and no one kind of knowing what's going on, because a lot of small restaurants were getting shut down, not able to be open. But that challenge kind of went away, knowing that we had such a good community support, and then also community always coming in and reassuring us and saying, like, we're so glad that someone local took over and it wasn't someone from the Bay Area, so, or like something like someone who doesn't know the community.
Someone
just take over and change it like that. And that's why we kind of gradually did small changes here and there, and everyone was super accepting of it and had our back, and still has our back, and just continue to grow.
Neither of us having any experience in the brewing world or anything like that other than drinking beer. It was a big thing to take on. For me, I do all the purchasing, I do all the ordering, and the brewers talk to me like I know what I'm talking about, but I made it very clear, like, it's they're the expert, so I kind of let them take it, which they like, because I've heard, you know, some owners who have no experience like us come in and they want to have their input, and they want to, I know I'm not the expert and I want them to do their thing, but I probably know way too much. Like, if we would have done this interview a year and a half, I would probably sit up here and have no idea. I know way too much about grains and hops and what you could change out and still get the same thing. And I think the biggest thing I've learned just about the brewing industry is how welcoming anyone is. Like, I could call up any brewer, it's not competitive. Like, everyone's willing to help.
Pretty tight community.
It's a very tight, everyone knows everyone, I've learned, and everyone's willing to help. So it's a 10-barrel system, and then we have our fermenters. So we have 4 10-barrel fermenters and then 2 15-barrel fermenters. When we took over, there was only about 6 beers on tap. My goal was to have all of our taps filled up, so consistently we have, you know, anywhere from 12 to 14 beers. Our top seller is our IPA. Everyone loves our IPA. It's Hopademic. It's 7.2%. And then we always like to keep an amber or red on, a lighter beer, so our Rubicon Springs to fit the area. Someone comes in, orders a Coors Light or something light, we give them Rubicon Springs. That's going to be the closest. Also our honey wheat stinger, super popular. We get local honey that we put inside of it. And then we always like to have like a darker beer. So we have our stout and a porter that's always on tap, Monkey Nuts and Black Silk. And then now with the summer and the hot, we want it, and hazies are getting more popular. So we rotate our hazies, rotate our sours. So we'll always have a hazy and a sour on, but we like to have the variety because I know myself, I was not a big IPA person. I've grown to like them, but I like the fruitier beers. Him not so much.
I love a good IPA, a good double IPA, and we always have them on tap here. One of the beers that we just implemented was a double IPA. I've always been a big fan of like Russian River, Pliny the Elder, and stuff like that. So I told our brewer that I wanted something similar in taste. We named it Wedgewater. I'm a big golfer, I love to golf. I plan to eventually like distribute it kind of to all the local golf courses in the area and stuff like that, because everyone knows after you get done playing 18, everyone likes to go back to the bar and hang out and have a beer, stuff like that, or at least get our cans out with the cart person and have them out slinging beers to people while they're playing 18 and stuff. So
and it that's has kind a golf theme on the label.
That's kind of my vision with that beer. And
he really doesn't want to say, but he really wants PGA to pick it up. So we tag him every time we post. Every time we post, something with it. But we like to have fun with it, make like things we can relate to, and But people come in and I say, Pliny's kind of the inspiration, and they're like, yeah, I could see it. So we're kind of unique because we are the only brewery in Cool, so we don't have competition here, but we have a lot in Auburn, Roseville, Loomis down the hill from us. And us distributing, we do have our own distribution license, so we distribute them. We are trying to compete with those bigger names. Our biggest thing when we first took over was our labels and wanting to rebrand, and we get a lot of comments about our branding and our labels. The girl that did them, she did an awesome job. So I always want it aesthetically pleasing, and I know me, if I'm not a huge beer drinker, I'm gonna pick the cutest can, and that's what people say, they wanna pick the cutest can. So just to be appealing, obviously good beer. Our menu, we have sushi, which is also weird. We're in Cool.
That's probably the biggest thing that kind of sets us apart from any other brewery restaurant, because pretty much any other brewery you're gonna go to, it's gonna be like your standard burgers and French dips. And
which we have.
Fried chicken sandwiches kind of associated with the menu. I can't really think of any other brewery off the top of my head where it's beer, sushi. All types of beer, anywhere from like a Pilsner to double IPAs, sours, all that, and then you're getting sushi or...
Our friends joke, they're like, I can come and I can have a beer, but then I can have a cocktail, I can have miso soup, and then my burger and poke nachos. So that's kind of how we stand out, but I think we're small enough to be creative and do little things, but also have big goals to kind of fit in with the big rigs and, expand. You can find us if you're in Cool locally or just passing by, and then we are on Instagram and Facebook. Instagram's just Cool Beerwerks, Facebook, Cool Beerwerks. Actually, we're just starting to maybe get on TikTok, so we're gonna hopefully grow, get what the cool the kids are doing these days. We do have our website, cbwbeer.com, where you can buy online gift cards. We do sell gift cards here. We sell just merch, hats, shirts, and stuff. You can contact info@cbwbeer.com is just like our general, or Megan at CBW Beer. I kind of handle all hats, and you can call the restaurant and someone will answer. But yeah, that's where you can find us.
Beer-wise, we sell anything from 4-packs to sixtels to half barrels,
growlers. Yeah, we got the growler machine, so now we can do that. And we look forward to seeing you guys and having you stop by.